There we go. Ta-da. Hi, folks. Thought I'd post a couple little updates. Not updates, but little how-to videos. Some quick videos on doing some things in YouTube, end screens, and I believe they're called cards. Really easy. So let's jump over to YouTube, and I'll show you guys and describe what in the world you will be doing here. And I believe that passed over. Okay, so here I am in my screen, my video editing section of my YouTube. And let's look at uploads. These are my videos. This is the videos section. Click that. It's where you go, where you edit all your videos. Anytime you make a video or a live stream, it goes to this section on your YouTube. And here it shows all your videos and so on and so forth you've made. Well, first thing you want to do when you add cards or end screens, and I'll describe what that is. These are little, in the case of end screen, this is what viewers see at the end of your video, the last 20 seconds or less of your video. And oftentimes you're watching a video and you see all of a sudden these link windows pop up, or a screen pops up that says thanks for watching, or come on and watch this video instead. That's an end screen, and it shows up in the last 20 seconds. I'll show you how to do that real quick. But also I'm going to show you how to do cards. And cards are those little pop-up links, basically, that show up during a video. Sometimes you can show it with video or other things, but we're not going to go into that. This is just the basic cards you can have pop up on your screen during the video. We're going to look at the cards first. First of all, let's grab a video. Let's take a look at this video here, my last update I did for my painting. Let's click that. And actually, I don't think I have to do that, do I? No. Let's go to edit. The little picture there. Yeah, that's all it was. This is where you go and you write down the title and the description and things like that. There's my stuff. Mine automatically goes on videos. But anyway, we're interested in this over here. End screen and cards. This is also where you can put it in playlists. Make its visibility public, unlisted, or private, and so on and so forth. We're interested in the cards, first of all. So let's click this. I probably already put some cards in here. As you can see, I did. These are the cards. I could change them, and it shows you what part of the video they show up on. And basically what you do is you want to add a card. That's what this is for. This video can only contain up to 5 cards. Yeah, I've already put them in. But when you click this, you should be able to. Let me actually delete one. There's a maximum of 5, basically. So let's say you want to put an end card on in a particular point in the video. You can choose where that is, and that's what this is, like 2 minutes into the video, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. These little icons here are actually where I've put cards. And this is what will show up when you put a card. In this case, I'm putting it in the very beginning. I could move it if I want. Let's put it at exactly 2 minutes. That's where it will go. Now let's choose what it is. Now again, click this right here. It should be blue. You can do a playlist. You could do a channel. You could do a link to someone else's channel on YouTube. And so on and so forth. This would be an approved link on YouTube. Channel that's someone else's channel. Playlist and videos, and so on and so forth. And I believe these can be videos and playlists from your friends as well. You can link their playlists and videos into yours. We're going to choose video. So we click that, and lo and behold, here's all my videos that I've posted so far, including my live streams. So there's a lot of stuff. And let's say I want my latest video, which is a live stream, episode 144. I just did that. Let's make that show up in the video so people can choose to click that. So I just click on it, and there it is. And it'll show up here. Move it down here, right to there. And that's all you do. You just add them. Not sure what this is. The reference video is private and will not be shown to viewers. Okay, so we don't want that. So let's get rid of that. It shows up right here. Let's choose another one. Let's choose an actual video. This one right here. Battle of Tiflin Part 10, the finale. All right, there it is. So where is it? It's right here. That's where it is so far. This is where I choose where it will be displayed. I'm going to choose 1 minute and 6 seconds in. And I could put a custom message here. This is what will actually show up in the box. Right now, this is what's going to show up to the viewer when he's watching the video. So this will just pop up. We're going to keep it the way it is. I can put a little custom message if I want, which I believe viewers can view when they do actually click it. Otherwise, this title is what actually shows, and that's this right here, and you can edit that as well. But it's essentially a link to this video, and you can have it show up anywhere you want during this video. And it shows up as a little box. So let's save this. And there we go. Now, let's go back and let's check this out. Let's view it on YouTube. Make sure it's muted. Got a nice little advertisement there. And let's see. So here it is at the very beginning of the video. I think it was 1 minute and 6 that this is going to show up, which is right around, let's put it right here. So as it's playing and the viewer's watching the video, all of a sudden you're going to see that pop up, this right here, and a viewer can click this and this shows up, and this basically is a little menu of all the other videos that are likewise linked in this video. In this case, the one that's showing will be at the top. That's this one, and they can click it, or they can get out of here, and so on and so forth. And any kind of video that has cards in it, whenever the viewer puts his mouse over the screen, this little icon will pop up. That means there's cards here, and if he wants, he could click this and get that same little menu pop up, and so on and so forth. But otherwise, you know, they pop up at specific times that you have set up in your video. Like this one's set for 1 minute 6, and there it is. And it stays up for a few seconds before it just goes away like that. And if the viewer missed it, again, all he has to do is put his mouse over the screen and see that little icon, information icon, and click it. And in case he missed it, there it is. There's all the other end cards that are in there. So that's how end cards work. It's really nifty to do, and it gives a viewer something else to watch that might be a reference in your video, a reference to something else. And these, like I said, can also be links to your friend's channels, someone else's channel. You can also do that. Like if I wanted to put a link to Leon's channel or the Why I'm a Wargamer thing, I can put the original video as a card in my video. So it's pretty cool. So that's cards. The only other thing to take a look at here, if we come back, and again, this is what you're going to click. You're going to click details. That's where you edit your video and put your screens and stuff. Is end screen. To be honest, this is also pretty simple. You can preload stuff from other videos, like if you want your end screen to be exactly like your previous video, you can just add that. That's on here. Again, this is what shows up in the last 20 seconds of a video. I'm not going to go into detail about this. If you want me to make a video on this, let me know. But it's fairly simple, works the same way, and you basically choose what goes in each little area, and you can customize this area. You can move things around. In my case, I have this one as the most recent video I uploaded. This one here is my best for viewer. I guess YouTube analyzes the viewing habits of the viewer, and based on that, it will choose a video most appropriate. And you can also put links to your friends' YouTube channels and so on. In my case, I've got my Patreon page, which is an approved page on YouTube linked. So there that is, and I can move it around. I chose a little picture to display. You can do that as well. And a subscribe button. So these were all choices I made to display. And here's where you can do that. You can change what each little thing is. And down here's your timeline of the video. It starts off like at 20 seconds. This is where I want it to display. You could shorten it to a lesser time. This actually looks like it's about 5 seconds, something like that. But yeah, and you can watch how it plays down here. So yeah, that's how it works. But I won't go too much detail with this. But if you want me to go into more detail, let me know. Basically, this is what it does. So I usually just typically port over what's here from my previous videos. One nice thing is if you're making a series of videos, like part 1, part 2, part 3, right here, these little video elements, I could make like, okay, if this is part 6 and you didn't see part 5, I could put part 5 down here. And I could put part 7 over here, for instance. So that way, as the viewer is watching part 6 and he reaches the end, he could just see part 7 right here. It shows up as a little link. All he has to do is click that and watch the next video. Or in this case, if he clicks this, he'll be able to watch the previous one if he missed it. Or any way you want to do it, but it's useful for that. So you can, again, display other people's channels, videos you want them to see, playlists you want them to see. Mine are typically playlists. But I'll go into detail with that later. If you want me to go into end screens, leave me a comment. Leave me some feedback. Let me know if you want to see that. Yeah, so there you go, folks. That's cards and end screens. Hope that's helpful. Okay, folks, you guys, hang in there, because it's only going to get better. Take care, folks. I will see you all